Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're going to be taking a deep dive into one of the most fascinating and beautiful things in the night sky, our very own Milky Way galaxy. The Milky Way is a barred spiral galaxy, which means it has a central bar-shaped structure with spiral arms extending outwards. It's estimated to be around 100,000 light-years across and contains over 100 billion stars, including our own Sun. So, let's start by talking about the structure of the Milky Way. As I mentioned earlier, it's a barred spiral galaxy, which is a type of galaxy that has a central bar-shaped structure with spiral arms extending outwards. The Milky Way's central bar is thought to be about 27,000 light-years long and about 5,000 light-years wide. The spiral arms extend from the ends of the bar, and they're made up of a mixture of stars, gas, and dust. The Milky Way's disk is also home to various types of interstellar material, such as gas and dust. In fact, the Milky Way's disk is filled with a diffuse gas called the interstellar medium, which is the raw material from which new stars are formed. The interstellar medium is composed of about 75% hydrogen and 25% helium, with trace amounts of other elements. One of the most interesting things about the Milky Way structure is its halo. The halo is a spherical region that surrounds the disk of the Milky Way, and it's made up of old stars, globular clusters, and dark matter. The Milky Way's halo extends out to about 500,000 light-years from the galaxy's center, and it's thought to be the remnants of the galaxy's early history. Now, let's talk about the size of the Milky Way. As I mentioned earlier, the Milky Way is estimated to be around 100,000 light-years across. To put that in perspective, if you were traveling at the speed of light, which is about 186,000 miles per second, it would take you 100,000 years to travel from one end of the galaxy to the other. The Milky Way is also estimated to be about 1,000 light-years thick, although the exact thickness is difficult to measure. But the Milky Way isn't just made up of stars and other objects. It's also home to various types of interstellar material, such as gas and dust. In fact, the Milky Way's disk is filled with a diffuse gas called the interstellar medium, which is the raw material from which new stars are formed. Now, let's talk about some of the different types of objects that can be found within the Milky Way. One of the most fascinating types of objects in the galaxy are nebulae. Nebulae are clouds of gas and dust that can form new stars. Some of the most famous nebulae in the Milky Way include the Eagle Nebula, the Orion Nebula, and the Trifid Nebula. Star clusters are another type of object that can be found within the Milky Way. Star clusters are groups of stars that were born together and orbit around each other. There are two main types of star clusters in the Milky Way: globular clusters and open clusters. Globular clusters are densely packed with hundreds of thousands of stars and can be found in the galaxy's halo, while open clusters are looser groups of stars that can be found in the galaxy's disk. And then there are black holes, which are areas of extreme gravitational pull where not even light can escape, surrounded by a disk of gas and dust that's slowly being pulled into it. Another interesting type of object in the Milky Way is pulsars. Pulsars are highly magnetized, rotating neutron stars that emit beams of electromagnetic radiation. They're formed when a massive star runs out of fuel and collapses under the force of gravity. Pulsars can be found throughout the galaxy, and some of them are even used as cosmic clocks because of their incredibly regular rotation periods. Finally, let's talk about one of the most mysterious and elusive objects in the Milky Way: dark matter. Dark matter is a type of matter that doesn't emit, absorb, or reflect any electromagnetic radiation, which means it's completely invisible to telescopes. However, its presence can be inferred by observing its gravitational effects on visible matter. Scientists estimate that dark matter makes up about 85% of the matter in the Milky Way, and it's thought to play a crucial role in the formation and evolution of galaxies. So, there you have it, a brief overview of the structure, size, and different types of objects that can be found within our Milky Way galaxy. It's truly a remarkable and awe-inspiring thing to contemplate, and I hope this video has given you a new appreciation for the beauty and complexity of our home in the cosmos.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe to Quick Fact Check.